everybody, to the latest episode. I don't even know what I'm doing with my head, Shane. That SEC podcast. I'm your host, Michael Bratton. There's everybody's old time cousin. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh, I think the playoff thing. Oh, wait. No, I didn't miss it. Okay. They're delaying the playoffs. See, that's what I was doing, Shane. I was waiting for the playoff committee.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I got another set in, you know.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing, brother. I'm pumped up. I'm absolutely. This week, it's been like molasses so far, man. It is going so damn slow. It's raining. Can't golf. Can't do nothing. All I can do is jump online and see if Lane Kiffin's sticking around, see if Eli Drinkwitz is sticking around, you know. That's all I could do until we get to some college football action.
I know it. I mean, geez Louise, Shane, look at this lineup we got here. This week in the SEC, just got done doing the graphics for each and every one of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
Safe travels, as Harry says, to anybody out there traveling this Thanksgiving. But hey, man, we're about to do a playoff reveal.
Yes,
we're gonna preview all these games.
But
I think more important than all that, Shane.
Oh, is there something more important?
I would love, and you can go as deep as you want on this one. I would love for Cousin Shane to power rank Thanksgiving Day food items.
Wow, Mike. All items, you know, because it's an all-day affair, right? My wife's already started. She did a couple of cookies over here, and she went traditional chocolate chip, and then she did a shortbread cookie with, it's kind of like a vanilla icing. And it's perfect. Pairs well with a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying?
What's that got to do with Thanksgiving? I don't understand that, though.
Everything, man. Everything. Your Thanksgiving may be different than my Thanksgiving. I don't bash your Thanksgiving, do I? You know?
Right, but that's like if I ordered a pepperoni pizza on Thanksgiving, does that mean we can just add it in?
Whatever floats your boat, man. I mean, you're asking what's
you
mine?
Made a graphic today of Thanksgiving power ranking, you put chocolate chip cookies on there, they'd stone you to death.
I'm just saying, we're getting ready. We're getting ready, right? We're getting lubed up for Thanksgiving, okay? So if I'm power ranking the best to the almost best, I would probably have to say I have to start with deviled eggs.
Okay.
Deviled eggs is always my number one, and you got to be careful because I like a certain deviled egg. I'm more of a mayonnaise-y guy. If you got relish in it, get it out of here. I've tried the fried deviled eggs. Get it out of here. I'm traditional. Mustard, you know, little paprika, little mayonnaise, Miracle Whip if you got it.
So that's number one, deviled egg?
Hell yeah. Because I don't just randomly make deviled eggs, you know. Some of this other stuff like turkey, I can have turkey throughout the year. I can have potatoes throughout the year. You know, I could even have maybe a pecan pie, but I eat that throughout the year. Deviled eggs? No, I save it. I typically save it for traditional meals around Christmas, the holidays, you know. So Easter, also an important holiday. So
best turkey fried oven or smoked?
I like oven. I'm traditional, man. I'm old school. But number two, my sweet potato casserole is probably my number two. So I don't know why they call it casserole. It's basically sweet potatoes with a streusel on top that I make. Fantastic. It should be a dessert, right? But it pairs well with my number three is turkey. So I love turkey because not only is it good while you're eating it, but it's the days after. It's the quick sandwiches between the egg bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would go turkey number three.
Well, I might be the biggest turkey, Shane, because I thought maybe this is live. I'm sitting here watching a stupid basketball game. Because it says the playoff reveal is supposed to be right now. What in the world's going on here, Shane?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I'm going to go here, Derek Cole. Derek Cole's always backing me up. Mike criticizing Shane on food option is just making Shane realize how Mike feels when Shane shits on Mike's football takes after hours of research and Shane rolling saying, nope, you're wrong. it is correct. It is correct. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Teach their own. I think whatever. Growing up, Mama would make that egg salad. I never liked it, but now that I'm older and no one makes it, I kind of miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's little things like that. What's your favorite? What would you put in the number one spot for Thanksgiving?
I would have to roll sweet potato casserole, I think.
Yeah, that's right. That you're wrong. You're not. Well, you could be wrong. Are you like a streusel brown sugar guy, or are you a marshmallow guy? Because if you're marshmallow, that's trash.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I may look like a marshmallow, but I don't eat them. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. You can stay in the family one more year, Mike.
Hey, help me out, cousins. Here, is this thing on or not? I mean, that's literally all I'm trying to do is see if this stupid playoff reveal. I mean, it says on my YouTube TV, it says playoff reveal, right?
Yeah.
And then it's a stupid basketball game. And then at the bottom, it says go to the ESPN app to. All right, I think it's after the stupid basketball game.
What quarter are we or what half we in? First half?
It says like 8 minutes left, but it was supposed to be 10 minutes ago it started.
I don't know. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of dressings in there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't do dressing
But
outside
there's so many
of a
different
turkey.
ways you could do it, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm more of like the corn. You know me, stovetop. Yeah, oh, poor boy Shane. That's what we grew up with, so that's what I stick with is the old stovetop. Now, I do get a little fancy. I put a little turkey in there, just to kind of spice things up, but very traditional.
Where's your thoughts? And I think I already know where they're at, but what are your thoughts on fudge pie? Do you get that on your side?
What was fudge pie?
I didn't either, but that was one of the options at Edley.
Yeah.
It was pecan pie, pumpkin pie, or fudge, which I mean, it's really just like chocolate.
Yeah.
But I've not had fudge pie. Have you?
And to be honest with you, man, it doesn't scream Thanksgiving for me, right?
Yeah.
You would think chocolate. Shane, I just told you about chocolate chip cookies, but no, I think after a nice, wonderful Thanksgiving meal, there's two options: pecan pie and pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Those are the choices.
I went with pecan, but shout out Letters to God, chess pie. That's another thing. They sell excellent chess pie at Edley's, but that wasn't one of the options. So I'm going to have to be super fat, Shane. I mean, too late for that, right? But I'm going to go pick up my Edley's, pick up my pecan pie, and be like, may I have a slice of the chess pie? That's my favorite.
All you do is say, my wife really likes it,
Do they ever buy that?
No, not when I'm saying it. Yeah, whatever, fatty. Oh, I think they talk about. I go to that El Torito, and I always order like special. I always like get sour cream on the side because my wife. I figured it out. We get chicken fajitas, and they come with the salad, so it's like sour cream, pico, and all that stuff. Well, she doesn't do any of that. She does like the sour cream. So I order, and instead of me paying extra for sour cream, I always say, can she go ahead and get the sour cream now, so I can have it with my chips? And they're like, they're saying, but I know as soon as I get back, they're saying, this damn fat bastard he's found a wormhole. We got to fix this.
Hey, shout out Shin. He's got a question for you, Shane. Are you still confused about the playoff or the SEC?
Did you? Let me see. Is that an or? Yeah. No, I'm good. I finally figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Odds are, if you're a gun to your head, Mike, who do you think we're seeing in the SEC championship?
I think. Well, and then we're getting into the picks already, aren't we? I mean, because it's when you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Do you already have yours picked?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, because your gut and your heart may be two different decisions, come tomorrow. So, if you were,
I'll just say this, Shane.
Okay.
I know who's playing. How about that?
Okay. So you're not going to reveal, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay,
not till tomorrow.
That's fair. That is fair.
Hey, check out Brett. Shout out Brett, cousin Brett. What up, cousins? Made my way to Nashville, all the way up from Texas, and stopped by the awesome people at Tennessee Legend Distillery. Hook up.
Come on now, check this stuff out. Tennessee Legend, and they got some really good stuff. What I like too, I love doing the tastings. Now they've kind of cut me off because I've done them too many times, but if you come in there, they'll let you run samples and everything, and you'll be surprised how many flavors they got in there. And of course, I've got the king snake here, but we've gone through peach, we've gone through blackberry. I mean, we've got them all. So be sure to check them out in the Sevierville locations or Nashville locations. Let them know the cousin sent you. Not only are you going to get a discount, but you'll get a bonus gift as well. And it's the holidays. You're going to need some Tennessee Legend.
Yeah. And you know who's getting a little bonus gift tonight, Shane?
Who's that?
Liquid. He gave us a little bonus edition because he gifted a membership. Shout out JP for letting me know here because I missed it. Uh-oh, I missed it again. I just had it. Brian UT7.
Welcome to the family. Oh, here's an interesting one. James Ferris, eggnog. What's your thoughts on the nog? Do you like it?
I've told the nog story many times, Shane, and that's more of a Christmas thing.
You got sick, but it does hit the shelf. I mean, Christmas is early and early. Hell, we got Christmas up at this house. So
I feel like if I eat cheese, I don't feel well. I can't. I'm not doing eggnog these days.
Is it because we're getting older or something? What?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I just keep fighting it and then wondering why I'm sick.
I hung out with Roush last Friday.
Yeah,
we had like 4 Bud Lights.
Yeah,
a piece. And even that messed me up a little bit the next day, I was like, dude, I used to do that per quarter. You know what?
Oh man, I tell you. Yeah, I was trying to remember. We did something, and I got up the next morning. I was so damn sore. I thought, did I work out? I realized I was just moving cases of water around the house. I was like, oh yeah, that's why I'm sore.
Well, I'll tell you, Shane, who I'm getting tired of too.
Who's that?
Lane Kiffin.
Oh,
and he, won't he? I think we're gonna have to wait about 2 hours for this damn reveal. So let's get into the show here a little bit, okay. Shane. Lane Kiffin met with the media on Monday.
Yeah,
went about as well as you could expect it. And well, all right, I'm gonna hold my thoughts because I don't want to skew people. But here's a super cut of some of the questions he got, and then we'll discuss it.
I'm sure you got a lot of other questions, but we're gonna, just answer questions focused on this game or the season and our players.
Lane, Keith released a statement on Friday saying that you, him, and Chancellor Boyce had a meeting about your future. Are you able to elaborate on the nature of that meeting at all?
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, very fair question, but we're not answering anything that doesn't have to do with the game and the team and the season. But fair question.
Well, speaking of that, game's the biggest thing, but for the last 2 weeks, it's been anything but the game. So for you, when you think about how the last 2 weeks has kind of played out, is there anything, if you could, you would change about how your role in the last 2 weeks at all? I mean, is there anything you go back and change if you could?
Well, I mean, you say that, but people said the same thing about the Florida game, that there was all this distraction and how could the team focus, and I think they played pretty well. So I don't have anything more to say about that, but I think our team's been very focused since noise has been out there all the way back to the Oklahoma game and the tunnel before that and that morning and everything. What are they, 4-0? So it's a pretty good job by them.
You mentioned on Pat McAfee how you don't make decisions based on money. When you do make your decisions, what are the considerations for you then, especially when it comes to football decisions, right? Like, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, very fair question, but I'm not going into it because, like I said at the beginning, I'm going to keep this to this team and in this game.
If that plays out and you guys are able to go on a run, how important is it to you to finish out the season with this team?
Very important. I've never thought of anything different than that.
Lane, just because of the ambiguity, I was just curious, when Keith says expects a decision on Saturday, is that a decision that's been made or is that still in consideration? Like, people are just curious about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can just keep going. I'm not going to answer them, so that's 3 of them. You got another one?
No, I got one about William Eccles, actually. He's your highest graded.
You eating chocolate chip cookies for Thanksgiving? Yeah. You're going to ask me that 3 times? That's because of shade right there. But
Yeah. My lawyer has instructed me not to answer or plead the fifth or whatever. That's, you know what? But you created this, right? You create this environment. You tweet out stupid shit all the time. You post pictures. You get the fan base all pumped up. You say the dumbest shit when the reporters come around, and then you're like, I can't believe they're asking me this over and over. I'm going to give you the same answer. I'm just telling you, man. Lane Kiffin is quickly becoming the most hated coach in college football right now, if he's not there already.
Yeah, and I mean, shout out cousins like cousin Chris here, and I saw, I'm seeing a lot of this cousin Harry, or that wasn't that one, but just a lot of some people are saying, well, this is just a troll job. He's trying to screw LSU in Florida. Buddy, he is, if that's what he's doing it pretty poorly. He is, what he's doing is he's losing goodwill at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Now, if he comes back, they'll forgive him, I'm sure. But, man, this is a distraction. You see it. The players are being distracted. They're issuing statements. And just the fact that, I don't know if you saw this, there was an interview, Shane, with the chancellor, Dr. Boyce, I believe is his name. And, they kind of asked him about this situation. And what did he do, Shane? He credited the players. And he said, we have one hell of assistant coach group. He didn't praise Kiffin at all. So, again, he's one of the 3 people that was in that room. And it didn't really give Kiffin any of his flowers. It was all about the players and the assistants and what a remarkable job they're doing with the players. So, again, if he is doing a troll job, he is doing it horribly wrong. Yeah. And he's losing goodwill in the process. And he stayed off social media, which is very unlike him. And again, the messaging there, do you want to stay for the whole season? Well, that's I never had any intention. What does that tell you? That tells you, I mean, I think we already know he wants to stay.
Yeah.
But someone's not going to let him. And that's obviously Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't say, hey, Lane, we're excited about next season, but let's keep it ambiguous whether you're going to be here for the playoff run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only reason you put that out there is because he's telling them, I'm leaving for LSU or Florida.
That's it. We're at that point, right? We're not pretending that he's coming back, because I feel like we're at that point. He would have just he had an opportunity. And Lane's no dummy, right? He's going to hold those aces as long as he can, but eventually he's going to show them. And I feel like if staying in Ole Miss was truly an opportunity or offer, he would have done it. So now we're not going to talk about it, right? We're not going to talk about the elephant in the room. And I feel like he's really, what sucks, man, at the end of the day, he's found himself an excuse. So if Ole Miss fails, whether it be this weekend, whether it be the SEC championship, whether it be the college football playoffs, he's found himself an excuse on why he didn't win the big one, right? Mm-hmm. And, people will forgive him at the next stop. So if it's an LSU, if it's a Florida, they're going to forgive him. But I feel like the leash has gotten a little bit shorter, because what have you done? And never, I mean, granted, he's turned Ole Miss around. He's created a historic run over there in Oxford. But when you go to a place like an LSU or Florida, the standards aren't, hey, let's make it to an SEC championship since we've never been there. It's going to be, no, we need to go deep in the playoffs, and we need to win national championships. And if Lane Kiffin can't do that, then all this was just a freaking joke.
Yeah, and I think what he's setting it up to be, Shane, he's setting it up to be, I'm the victim here.
Yes, exactly it.
I wanted to stay. This is my team. I wanted to see it through, but they told me I couldn't.
Yeah.
And what he's going to leave out is I could have stayed at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
and finished the damn deal. You know what?
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, Mike, so if you're coach, let's just say you're in Lane Kiffin's situation, right? You don't want to come out and piss the fans off. He messed up by tweeting and stoking the flame. He shouldn't have done that, but it's too late. Can't put that genie back in the box. But if you're sitting there and you're going here, and that portal opens this time, there's a window to get these kids ready for your next stop. You don't want to wait a full year on a rebuild. You want to jump in there, prove to everybody you're God's gift to football. And so I feel like a forced exit is exactly what he's looking for. And that's exactly what they're going to give him.
Mm-hmm. And he'll be on game day during the playoff. You know what? Hype it up. Yeah. His next school.
I love these kids so much. Yeah. I hope they come down here,
Hey, shout out JC. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you,
hey, cousins, if Georgia don't give the ball away and tackles good, y'all think they got a chance against them nerdy bugs? Hell yeah. Don't you think?
I'm going to squash them bastards. I'll go ahead and tell you. I don't want to give you my pick, but Tech's about to get wrecked.
On paper, this game, though, it looks a little bit more interesting than I thought it would be. I know Georgia Tech's coming off a tough loss.
Yeah.
But the problem for them is Georgia's just red hot right now. They got arguably the hottest offense in the country, led by Gunnar Stockton, who has now inserted himself into the Heisman conversation. Again, moving this game away from Georgia Tech Stadium, putting it more in the friendly confines of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's certainly going to help. And, I really like the Georgia Tech coach, Brent Key. I think he's doing a really good job. I especially like his offensive coordinator, Buster Faulkner, who came from Georgia. Isn't that funny, Shane? We can't get the job at Georgia, so we got to go to Georgia Tech to prove ourselves. Well, he's doing a good job. So, and they'll get up for Georgia.
Yeah.
I do think this will be a 4-quarter ball game for sure.
Yeah, one of us. I will say this, man. The record looks good. Some of their efficiencies look great. The play, I am a huge fan of the coach. I think it's a shame that he's over at Georgia Tech. I mean, this is a guy, again, that's on a lot of short lists, but, let's not, you want to compare Georgia's schedule to Georgia Tech's schedule? Mm-hmm. They ain't the same, man. I mean, I'm going to give you a rundown here. Colorado, Gardner-Webb, Clemson, sucky Clemson, Temple, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, and North Carolina State, Boston College. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Those are some juggernauts.
Just saying. And they lost 2 of them, so.
All right, yeah, I think good point. Good point.
Yeah, I think we're not Hunter up here in the college football playoffs. We're not just going off wins and losses. Quality wins is important, and Georgia has a lot of those. And I think more importantly, Mike, the embarrassment that Kirby. I mean, you think anybody loves this rivalry or maybe hates this rivalry more than anybody? Kirby Smart knows exactly what this is about. And to have that embarrassment last year, buddy, I'd hate to be Tech here.
Yeah, no, I feel you. What game would you like to tackle next? I mean, there's no wrong answers here. This is some great games here.
Well, I mean, let's go. Let's see maybe that Tennessee for Vanderbilt game.
Ooh, all right. Well,
see where Pavia's mom's camera gonna be? Have they got that set up yet?
The footballs say to take Vanderbilt. Shane, how about that? But history says take them Vols in Neyland Stadium.
Yeah.
What a showdown we got here, Shane, with Tennessee, a slight favorite over a playoff hopeful Vanderbilt. 3.5 points. Tennessee's favored by. Should be a very high-scoring game because neither one of these defenses is that good. Both of these offenses at time look elite. What's your thoughts on this matchup?
I think this is the game of the week, to be honest with you, Mike.
Wow.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a few flaws with both of these football teams, but the problem is both of these teams can quickly expose those. So, you mentioned high scoring. I feel like that's exactly what we're going to have here. And battle of two of the leading passers in the country. Pavia's had over 1,000 yards here the last 3 weeks, and Aguilar is the leading SEC leader. So I mean, we're going to have a ton of passing in this game. We're going to have a ton of yards, a lot of explosive plays, and it just feels like it could be a damn. I mean, they may run out of fireworks at this thing. At the end of the day, they may run out of fireworks. I don't know what the over-under is at it, but it's going to be an exciting. You can go from
65 and a half.
To go from LSU and Oklahoma. Are these all in the same time, LSU, Oklahoma? I believe they are. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you got split screen, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be night and day between those two games.
Well, let me ask you this, Shane. Defense.
Yeah.
More confidence in a defense to step up to. It may come down to the defense that gets one stop.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt or Tennessee, which defense do you have more confidence in to get a stop or two?
Vanderbilt right now.
Yeah.
Just the way they've been playing here the last few weeks been really good, especially last week. Now Tennessee did improve. They did, I thought they did great in the swamp, but it was Florida's offense, So I feel like that may have been a little bit of fool's gold. Obviously, home field advantage is going to be a big deal here, and sometimes that tends to help the defense. So, but still, even that being said, I think Vanderbilt's going to have the edge there.
Possibility that this game goes down to which quarterback possesses the football last?
95%. That's and I don't think you can. Another thing too, Mike, I don't think you can count a team out.
Yeah.
Tennessee gets up 14, so what? Vanderbilt gets up 21, so what? I feel like both of these teams can correct some of those mistakes, some of those turnovers. It just takes a couple of good breaks, and I feel like this one's going to come down to the wire. Get your money's worth in this one, Disney.
No.
It's just weird. I mean, think about this, man. Tennessee at home has an opportunity. Just listen to what I'm saying, Mike. Has an opportunity to eliminate Vanderbilt's college football playoff shot. Did you ever think we'd be saying that? That's just
Never.
how far Vanderbilt's come the last 2 years, man.
Right. All right. How about Texas A&M, Texas, Shane?
Oh, I mean, that may be the game. I just told you that this may be it right here. Texas still holding on to that chance for a college football playoff spot.
Slim, but if they win here,
Right.
they're still alive, I think.
And that's the difference. I hear a lot of people talking about Tennessee and Texas in the kind of the same boat. Which 3-loss team has an opportunity to get in? And I feel like if Texas can beat an undefeated, third-ranked team in the country, and especially if it's not close, and I'm not saying that it won't be, Mike. I feel like A&M, obviously has the edge in this game. But if Texas were to pull that off, a lot of people are going to be watching at night, and at the end of the day, that seems like that's what moves the needle for this committee. So be very, very interesting, but this one could go either way. I don't think it will be as electric, obviously, because it's Texas. But I do think that it could be. It could be freaking great, man. It could be a wild one.
Which quarterback you got more confidence in to step up in this spotlight game? And again, we can't just say Marcel Reed or Arch,
Yeah.
in Atlanta. This is in Austin.
Yeah.
So Arch at home, Marcel on the road. Which one do you have more confidence in to step up in this big-time situation and win the game if need be?
Obviously, Arch took a massive step last week, in my opinion, but it's Marcel Reed. For me, this is a guy that is potentially a Heisman. I mean, this could be his Heisman moment, right?
Yeah.
Playing on the road, get a big win against them Longhorns, another ranked opponent. This could be the icing on the cake. So right now, I'm going to lean Marcel Reed.
I think that's fair.
Can I ask you something though?
No, I mean yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about running? What about rushing attack? It's funny because the storylines will be about Arch and Marcel Reed, but it's this rushing attack that's hit or miss sometimes with A&M. I mean, they've hit a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously last week they could name their rushing stat, but prior to that, they had some. Texas, same thing. It just feels like they've not really got that going. Do you feel like?
I think that's the biggest issue in this game.
Yeah,
is Texas can get a little too one-dimensional because they just seemingly have no ability to run the football at times. I don't know if that's the offensive line. I don't know if it's the running backs getting banged up. I don't know if it's a combination of both. But their inability to run the football, I think it catches up to them against these quality opponents like a Georgia, obviously Ohio State, and even against Florida, and really, to an extent, Oklahoma. I know they fairly dominated that one, but that was their defense making plays. That was special teams, and special teams bailed them out.
Yeah,
in Mississippi State, a Kentucky. So if they can't run the football against A&M, and you can get A&M on the ground. That's one area where you can get A&M.
Yeah.
If they can't run the football, I don't know that they got a prayer in this football game.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to come down to that, right? So, and it can't just be the quarterbacks, right? I think we really need to have some balance, and whoever wins that battle, it's almost like I feel like whoever has the rushing title in this game wins this game.
And it who knows, Shane? Maybe it's the Arch Manning game, where he has 100 yards rushing.
Yeah,
I mean he's very mobile, very mobile.
I mean, they got this official review. Watch this thing go to overtime. Jesus,
I know I'm watching.
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, Shane, we appreciate you, the Master Sparky. As a Texas fan, the only game I'm looking forward to is Ohio State, Michigan, because if hell freezes over and we beat A&M, that's the only team I see losing to move us up a wee bit. God help us.
Hey, let's talk Mizzou, Arkansas. What do you think? Yeah. That's another one that I feel like that 3:30 is going to be an absolute dynamite round. Now wait, is that Friday? What games are Friday? It's
Friday's the Egg Bowl.
Yeah,
Georgia Tech, and Texas A&M Texas. So just the top row.
Okay. Yeah, you made that pretty simple too. That Mizzou Arkansas game, man. Yeah, you talk about points in that one, brother. That one could be another one that makes it to 100 total.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if the cousins saw it. I just thought it was funny. I do appreciate the Sam Pittman love anytime we can get it.
Yeah.
But Drake opened up his presser, and it was all about Sam Pittman, and rightfully so. The job he did at Arkansas, some of his achievements, what a train wreck that program was when he inherited it.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking in the back of my head, he probably misses him because he beat him every day.
Did he say Talon at all?
No, he did. He gave massive props to Talon Green in this matchup. But yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a game potentially, Shane, where Missouri's offense has been struggling aside from running the football. This is one where I hate to say it, but it's like a get-right game for the Missouri offense potentially. I think the matchup of the game is definitely Arkansas offense against Missouri defense, because Missouri, even in these defeats, we're seeing they have a quality defense here. That they limited A&M to a large extent. Oklahoma last week, Vanderbilt. I mean, even in these losses, the defense is doing their part.
Yeah.
They need the offense to step up. And it's just not been there for much of the season, particularly the passing attack. So this is an opportunity, Shane. Arkansas to get last opportunity to get a Southeastern Conference win. I think they could get it. Again, the spread here is only, let's see, I think it's like 2.5, 3. Yeah, 2.5.
Listen, are you, I mean, because I keep saying that every week, like Arkansas's giving up this week, but I still see fight, right? I don't think they're as electric as they were when they were in Knoxville. I feel like there's a little wind out of their sails, but I'm more worried about the opposite side. Mizzou coming off that emotional loss, pretty much eliminated from anything they wanted to obtain this year. Their coaches in the searching, he's on a lot of short lists and stuff. Are you worried about any type of kind of letdown or a hangover effect there? Or do you feel like this rivalry kind of rejuvenates the group, if you will?
Yeah, I don't know if it's so much the rivalry, but I think if we were going to get that, it would have been Mississippi State game.
Yeah.
Because that's when we lost our playoff hopes. It was just such a dreadful performance overall against A&M.
Mm-hmm.
They probably saw our dances. I'm sure Drink saw that. That had to demoralize the entire Missouri program. But no, I mean the fact that they responded, and I not to say like Mississippi State's some great team, but if they were gonna wave the white flag, I think it would have been that game.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're gonna get that from Missouri. There's a couple programs in this conference, Shane. Obviously the ones at the top, Georgia, A&M now under Elko, but there's some Tennessee where they have they have an established winning culture.
Yeah.
And Missouri is firmly in there. A couple others, but again, I think there's too much pride for them to go in the tank, if that makes sense.
Yes. Did you see this one from Scott?
Yeah, Missouri board of chairman, whatever is meeting, but I don't think it's Drink's contract. He just got an extension.
Yeah.
I think it's unrelated to that. I really do.
Okay.
But I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, I saw Power Mizzou just tweeting it out there, just letting everybody know something's going on. So they're just talking about the future,
But does it now here's another thing to consider, Shane.
Yeah.
Bobby Petrino has not committed to who's going to be the starting quarterback, Taylon Green or Jackson, who looked, pretty decent against Texas. He was put in a tough spot. They were down big, but he made plays. Does that change anything for you here?
Not really. I still feel like Taylon's going to be the guy, right? If he's at least 80%. What is Bobby? I think Bobby's obviously not retaining this job. So, I mean, what's the point of running a young guy when you have a proven player that, I don't know, you're nine losses in a row. So,
well, he could be retained as offensive coordinator, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my understanding he has let it be known. I mean, I think the guy's just desperate for a job. You know what I mean?
If you want me to stick around,
And what's so funny is, he's done I shouldn't laugh because he has done a hell of a job with this offense.
Yeah.
I mean, the offense ain't the problem, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, yeah, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, maybe he wants to make sure they keep the young quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, will playing him in this game really matter? Probably not. It'll be more about what he can get in NIL and what the new coach wants, and we'll see about that. But it was interesting. The North Texas coach, I think it was, he just accepted the Oklahoma State job.
Yeah.
And that was one where a lot of Arkansas fans were kind of getting their hopes up. The only problem with him, Shane?
Yeah.
His last name's Morris, so it was a little too close. That may have been a deal breaker. You know what?
Yeah, I don't know if we can handle another Morris in Arkansas. So,
well, how about the Iron Bowl, buddy?
Yeah,
we haven't talked about that. What a huge game this is for Alabama, and a big game for old DJ Durkin, and the latest rumbling, Shane, out of the plains.
Yeah.
Now this could just be an ultimate spin job, because it's been John Summerall for weeks.
Yeah.
But apparently, if Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss, which it could change, but if he leaves, I think John Summerall will be candidate number one at Ole Miss.
Yeah. And
if that happens, the current buzz is Auburn may keep DJ Durkin. So it's a big game. I say all that to say it's a huge game for Durkin too. Because you get hammered at home against Alabama, there goes your shot, buddy. You know what I mean? But if you win it, all of a sudden, I think the fans will start buying in. Hey, 2 out of the last 3, and he nearly beat should be in a playoff team, Vanderbilt. You know, I mean, this. Could you imagine, Shane? Auburn, when they lost to Kentucky 10-3, we could sit here and say, all right, they're going to get a crack at 2 playoff teams here at the end, and they're going to go 2-1. I mean, that you'd have to say, man, that guy's a miracle worker. You know what?
That would be the most Iron Bowl thing of all Iron Bowls, right? Interim coach. I mean, how big would that be for Auburn? Getting the extra practice, getting DJ some more time, you know? I feel like, man, that would be a eliminate Alabama. Jeez. Ooh. Put that on your Christmas list, you know? So,
and then we head into next season. DeBoer's on one of the hottest seats, if he's done at Penn State, one of the hottest seats in the damn conference. You know what?
Absolutely. Odds DeBoer goes to Penn State is what?
I think it's. Well, are you talking about win or lose? Or?
Okay, let's do that. Win and lose. What would you put percent if Alabama wins?
0%.
Okay, and if they lose?
50.
Damn. Okay.
So it's big for him too, right?
Yeah. Man, that would be crazy. That would be. I mean, we're not even talking. Look, we went through we talked about Arkansas and Mizzou before the Iron Bowl. You know, that's a damn shame. This has always been numero uno. This is when I think of rivalries, this is the first game that comes to mind.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it possible though that we just all got swept up in Oklahoma loss, and then it's like, wow, how good is Alabama? Because again, you lose the game. I'm not going to try. This is going to sound like I'm just discrediting the Sooners.
Yeah.
But it was, blocked kicks. It was a punt return. It was a pick six.
Yeah.
They needed. Now, I mean that's all part of the game, right? But how often is that going to happen to Alabama?
No. About as often as Trey donating 20. Golly, all day Trey. Come on now. Golly, the family is getting larger.
Let's see if Mizzou fan gifted 10, Shane.
Jeez,
30 memberships.
Golly, guys.
Let me we got a bunch more too. I was saving to the end, but this is too many to write down. All day Trey gifted 20, Shane. Pooh Bear the plug. Professor this is a tough one. Professor Fuza Alexander, Gaming Grumpy, Knox Cleveland, Brian the Music Man, Ready for Alt AU, Vandy Dandy, Jackie Moon, Harves 04, Seth Davis, The Wild Bob, Damn You Annie, what a name, Blue Streak Thunder, Fata 007, Michael McCann, Stephen Turner, Larry Hildebrand, Bill Hayes, and the Analog Underground.
Welcome to the family.
Courtesy of All Day Trey.
All Day Trey.
And then Mizzou fan coming through,
baby,
with 10 donations. Let's see where those are at.
We're going to have to get some more chairs at this Thanksgiving table.
Shout out Bell. Shout out Line Crosser. That's you, Shane. Nixie, Braden Mitchell, Cooper Vestal, Jonathan Jeffries, Doug, the Hatchie, I'm sure I butchered that, Trey Jackson, Austin Wetzler. Welcome
to the family. Trey says, I'm sorry, I got my phone thing up here. What does it say there?
It's what you expect from the current reigning SEC champs. Go Dogs!
Oh, you can't hide money. Can't hide money. I'm telling you. And you seen it. I seen it down there at the SEC championship. Them Dogs. I mean, they had parking. Like they knew exactly where to park. Mm-hmm. They all had it. we get down there, it's like the first time we've ever been down there in a long time, and we're kind of lost, trying to learn. Not these dog fans. They've been here so many times.
Let's do this for all day, Trey.
Yeah.
Again, you said who's playing. Let's not go that far because then it reveals our picks. But most likely to least likely to win the SEC championship, A&M, Bama, Georgia, or Ole Miss. And let's try not to, again, we're not trying to give away our picks here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying if they made it. So let's just assume however you want that like there's a path for, which there is. There's a path for all these teams.
Yeah.
Most likely to least likely to win the SEC championship in your mind.
Most likely, Texas A&M.
Ooh, over Georgia.
Yeah, because I'm going odds here, and by odds, I'm assuming that A&M and Bama are going to be in the SEC championship. Georgia needs some help. Georgia.
Well, I'm saying without doing that, without the paths. I'm just saying they get to Atlanta. Who's winning?
Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, every time they're in the SEC championship, I come up with a creative way, and I convince myself that Georgia won't win it this time. But that's just crazy nonsense. If Georgia's there until they lose it, I'm always going to pick them here on out.
And then would A&M be number 2? Or Bama or Ole Miss?
I probably go A&M.
Man, the hesitation. I forgot you hate the Aggies.
I just got on this bandwagon, Mike,
So who's third, Bama or Ole Miss?
Bama.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't even know if Lane Kiffin's going to be there. And right now, I told you I'm not going to answer those questions. So,
and wouldn't that be the craziest thing, Shane? I mean, there's a real world where Ole Miss is in the SEC championship, and Lane Kiffin's already out the door. Like how horrible!
He said he didn't want to play in it.
Yeah, how many times they play that clip? If Ole Miss makes it, he's not there.
Get your popcorn ready. Oh, brother, that would be crazy. And I feel bad. You know what, man? I feel so bad for Ole Miss fans, right? Because you got to think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. For a long time, probably some of their entire lives, they have been at the bottom of the SEC. They've had a couple of little sparks, a couple of decent seasons. But at the end of the day, they've never had a historic run like they've had here the last few years. And just when you feel like you've made it, your coach is doing shit like this and about to leave. It's the house of cards is about to, and here they are on a monumental run, historic, has a chance for an SEC championship. Who cares? They get it great. But they potentially, there's no reason they shouldn't be in the college football playoffs. And this is what they're dealing with. A child that is playing these games with media. I feel bad because if Ole Miss doesn't win it, you're going to look, this may be their last time. I mean, it may be another 20, 30 years, and they're going to look back and say, which coach I hate? That son of a bitch right there.
Yeah, I mean, just ask yourself. I just now pictured this. What if Tennessee was 11-1, number 5 or whatever, and Heupel's leaving?
Yeah.
How angry you'd be on every damn show.
But that's not. You shouldn't.
I mean, it's any team. If you're Georgia and Kirby's like, hey, to hell with this, I'm going to go coach.
But I think it's worse for a team like an Ole Miss.
Yeah,
who's
never been there.
You're right. Texas A&M, Mizzou. No, they've been there. Hell, Mizzou's been there. Vanderbilt, South Carolina. I mean, those are the ones because they've been patient. They've paid their dues to get to this point, just praying that they could scratch off the right lottery ticket. They did it with Lane. They're the ones that trusted him, took a chance on him, and now that he's made it on the back of their NIL, donations.
Hey, Shane, I hate to interrupt you. We got the playoff reveal already. So we got Arizona 25, Tulane 24, Georgia Tech 23, Pitt 22, SMU 21. So no SEC teams just yet. These are the
A lot of 3 losses. but not-
Sacrifice teams.
Yeah. Yeah. We had to put them somewhere, you know?
Here we go. Arizona State 20. Tennessee moved up to 19. Virginia 18. Southern Cal 17. Texas moved up to 16.
We went to the swamp, man. Ain't won in 22 years, and we move up 1 spot. How are we not the number 1 3-loss team? It ain't even Texas. Ain't even Texas.
That's just the Tennessee way, isn't it? The first year you like get that off you,
Yeah.
and then it's like not even a respectable win anymore.
What's sad is we do this conversation every year, like 10-2 you're in, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're Vanderbilt, all of a sudden, unless you're this team, unless you're that team. And then we make reasons like, okay, if this team loses 3 games, they're still getting in. No.
Michigan 15.
Trash.
They got smoked by Oklahoma.
They forget. They forget. It's so long ago. Those games don't
If Texas
matter.
and Michigan played today, I mean, Texas beating them by 2 touchdowns, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy talk.
I'd love to play Michigan. I can't wait to see them in some. And that's the thing. We'll see them in a bowl game, and it won't matter because then they'll say, oh, they sat all their starters. Unless you're Iowa. Iowa, for some reason, they always get their starters to play. They're on there somewhere.
They are milking this. Okay, 14 Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt doesn't get to move up. Just won by 40 points.
Jesus. No respect, man. And honestly, they go 10-2. I don't think they're in.
No, not without some help.
No. I mean, that's how sad is that? 10-2. I get their SEC schedule isn't as daunting as we thought it was at the start of the season, but
bad losses.
no. I mean,
you lost to 16 and you lost to Bama, which Utah's 13. So Bama's top 10. So you lost to 10 or top 10 and 16.
Utah's above Vanderbilt.
They almost lost to Kansas State.
Barely hung on to that one. Vanderbilt put up Heisman numbers.
Miami's 12.
Of course.
Didn't they lose to Louisville?
They're going to have 2 ACC schools in.
And it's also stupid. Miami beat Notre Dame, but they have the same record,
Yeah.
but they got Miami behind Notre Dame. What does that tell you?
Miami. They're whatever. They're fun to talk about because Carson Beck's on there, but Michael Irvin's tripping on the sideline, you know.
Number 11, BYU. BYU over Tennessee, Texas, and Vanderbilt. What a country. What a country.
Mike, it's just because they're 10-1. It's just that's the only reason. Only reason.
I believe they lost decisively against Texas Tech.
That doesn't matter because Texas Tech's ahead of them, right? So
Craig says the committee is Lane Kiffin in disguise.
I wonder how many SEC influenced voters are in there. I'm sure I've not really looked into the committee.
Well, the chair is the Arkansas.
I don't trust him at all, man.
Alabama, number 10. Only team in history that went 4 weeks in a row to beat ranked teams without a bye. And apparently 9 teams in the country can do it other than them. Notre Dame, number 9.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could beat. I think they have one ranked win on the season.
Notre Dame moving forward should not be able to enter the playoffs without a championship game of sort. I don't care. Circle up to one of the conferences. You don't have to lock in Big Ten, but you're basically playing them. So, in which they would not even be playing in the Big Ten championship. So I guess I can't complain, really. You know.
They're really milking the hell out of this too.
Yeah.
This might take longer than a damn basketball game.
Look at those two, Bama, Notre Dame. What do you think Vegas has got that line set at?
Probably Bama by 13.5. All right, we got Oklahoma number 8.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I still can't believe the Sooners have made this run.
Only team in the country, Shane,
Yeah.
that has 5 ranked wins is Oklahoma. How about that?
What do you call them? Grimy. Them grimy bastards. They just find a way to win, and they do. They do. I watched that Tennessee game. Tennessee should have had them, I thought. But they didn't. Bama probably thought they should have had them, but they didn't.
Hugh Freeze definitely. He said 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he'll hate them till the day he dies, right? He's part of the reason he lost his job.
Okay, so they've docked Ole Miss for unbeknownst reason. Ole Miss falls to 7. They didn't play last week.
Because Lane Kiffin. Because they lost their head coach.
You know what they're doing here, Shane?
Uh-uh.
Oregon 6. What I think they're doing with Ole Miss here, dropping them.
Yeah.
If they lose to Mississippi State,
Oh, they're out.
they're going to justify kicking them out of the playoff.
Yeah, you're right. Ain't that something? The only game you lost was Georgia on the road, but now you're sitting there and you have to win. You beat Oklahoma, which is in the top 10, right?
Tulane's in the top 25.
Just throwing that out there, right? You're basically the start of LSU's demise. So, but it doesn't matter because you lose to Mississippi State, you're out.
Texas Tech number 5. Texas Tech. Georgia 4. So I would assume A&M 3.
Yeah.
Although they should be number 1.
What if they jump? Will they?
A&M's 3.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Turn this shit
Yeah.
off. I don't care about those other
This is
ones.
my not surprised face, you know. What was the biggest? I guess the biggest surprise for me was Ole Miss dropping 1, and
Vanderbilt not moving.
Vanderbilt not moving at all when other teams around them did. So who's out? BYU and Utah. So they both suck. They should be out anyway. But who's out?
I mean, I'm still. I know it's a week later. I'm still kind of amazed they got Notre Dame over Bama.
Yeah. Who was 12 again? Oh, Tulane, and then 13. Who was right outside that?
No, Miami's 12, Utah's 13.
Okay,
So they got BYU, Miami, and Utah over Vanderbilt.
and then Vanderbilt's 14.
Yeah,
Any of those are any of those playing? I guess Indiana and Ohio State, right? They'll be playing.
mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Ohio State, Michigan, they're playing. You know, maybe Michigan. It won't matter. They'll move them down 2 spots. What am I talking about? They'll still be in front of Texas A&M. I'm just trying to think: is there any championship games that may influence?
Well, I mean, these teams could lose. Ohio State can't beat Michigan to save their damn life. You know,
Yeah.
they could lose this weekend.
Well, what you got to remember too, last year the conversations they were having, and here I'm just trying to justify it. Championship games, you will not get docked for losing. They proved that. So it'd be interesting to see an SEC team because as much as they'd love to move them, I don't think they would be able to because of what they said last year. But anyway.
How about this one from Jordan? Crazy how the Aggies have to run the table just to get to the conference championship, let alone the playoff. Never easy for the Aggies.
Never easy. No. Hey, we earn it. We earn it in this league, right? You know, that's why we're so beat up, banged up when we get to the college football playoffs. And these guys, they're purposely sitting their receivers. You know, they're like against another conference team. Could you imagine doing that in this conference? Could you imagine sitting Craver and let's just say they're healthy, right? Let's just say Craver and what's his name? Imagine sitting him
Concepcion?
go to Texas A&M. Let's pick the worst one here. Let's pick the worst one.
Texas A&M schedule?
Yeah. Could you imagine doing it? Oh, I guess you'd say the worst would be Mississippi State, right? No, Arkansas, maybe. Could you imagine sitting those receivers on the road during that Arkansas game that they won by 3 points?
They needed it. You know?
Yeah. The South Carolina one, they came back and won by 1 point. Could you imagine sitting your two best receivers for that? Auburn, coach got fired. Florida, coach got fired. Could you imagine sitting? It blows my mind that we're sitting here and we put Ohio State on a pedestal, yet they have the ability to sit starting players to give them rest, give them an extra bye week.
You know, I think Texas, I just gave it away. Ohio State's best win? Texas. Week 1. And it's a damn SEC team. You know what? Just like Stephen
Always showing up for them boys in Tuscaloosa. It's Stephen Up. Roll Tide.
He gets a 10 membership.
Jeez.
Shout out Stephen Up. How about them cocks? Chuckles. Cerveza Jack, I think that is. Pabs 01, 1969, Texas Cowboy. Fuzzy got $1. Man, these are some cool names. Bison Verde, Level Up J, MC Haldren, and Ryan Herbaker.
Welcome to the family.
Courtesy of Stephen Up.
Roll Tide.
And all day, Trey, he gifted 5 more.
Damn. Come on, Trey.
Trey, all day, Trey. Damn it. I see that it says it here, but it's not showing me who he gifted to.
Trey got paid today.
He's on a Thanksgiving spree over here, isn't he?
That's right.
Thank you, Trey.
Hell yeah. He's going to get his own jingle soon.
Trey says, Stephen Up, hold my beer. All right, hey, let's get back into this rivalry weekend. I think there's a couple we haven't hit on.
Real quick, Mike. Trey said, come on, off the top rope, 10 memberships. Come on, son.
Oh, day, Trey.
Damn, Trey, where are we drinking this weekend?
He gifted Michael bunch of letters and bunch of letters. Man, these names, YouTube screwed all these up. Ken Ray, Mike Free, Cybert Creates, Terry Sleuth, Teeth Are Preferred. Oh my God. Nathan Struble, Brad Hillman, and American Trash.
Welcome to the family.
Courtesy of All Day
Trey.
Speaking
Payday
of-
Trey.
Speaking of all day, Shane, how about LSU Oklahoma? Over under 36.5 points.
Ugh. I mean, it could be. I mean, you never know. 2025, we don't know what the best games are. But what if? What if LSU knocks off Oklahoma here?
Man, that'd be tough, wouldn't it?
Right. I'm not saying that they're going to, but LSU has, I mean, they've just been an absolute embarrassment from the start of the season. Well, not the start. I mean, everything's going kind of nice at the beginning of the season, but the wheels quickly fell off, and you got an opportunity here, man. I mean, LSU could finish the season 8-4 with a fired coach, right? I mean, there's a lot of SEC teams right now that would absolutely love a 7-win season right now, an 8-win season possibly. Oklahoma, man, they have got to keep their eye on the prize because they are going to get a fight. It is going to be a damn dog fight. 2 of the best defenses in the country going after it.
I'm going to assume you didn't do a second watch of LSU Western Kentucky. If you think it's going to be a dog fight, Shane. They about gave that one up to old Western. Now, maybe they were sleepwalking. I certainly think
Free
they
my
were.
boy!
But no, I mean, unless Oklahoma, I think the game plan is going to be just don't turn the ball over. If we don't turn it over, they cannot beat us. Let's get to 7 points. Let's get to 10 points. They're not going to be able to score on Oklahoma. They're going to need special teams. They're going to need tricks.
Yeah.
I don't think LSU's got any life left in them. I really don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think they're just locked in on Kiffin. That's all they care about.
But again, more importantly, I think this is more Oklahoma's game to win or lose, right?
Right. Yeah.
And they have been able to capitalize on mistakes. A lot of turnovers here the last few weeks that they've been able to acquire. And if that goes away and this thing gets a little murky, then you're relying on the arm of, because the sure shit ain't going to run the football. You know what I'm saying? You're basically rolling the dice that your quarterback can win this game. And LSU's got a pretty good defense. So, I feel like this could be a sneaky good game, but I feel like a lot of Sooner fans are going to be sweating this one out.
I feel like I'm going to be watching the game like this, Shane. Remember that guy from the Tennessee-Florida game?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and don't forget, I see in the comments here, all those LSU players came from somewhere, right? Maybe a little hatred going on this week.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. All right, how about South Carolina, Shane?
Yeah.
Hosting Clemson. And the football say take Clemson and run. And hey, Carolina's beaten them 2 out of 3. But wouldn't you know it, Shane, both of those have been on the road, strangely enough, not at home. So this Beamer's trying to beat Clemson, I believe, for the first time in Williams-Brice Stadium here. Both these teams are disappointed how much they got left in the tank. You got to believe they'll get up for this one. But Clemson's won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this?
Thoughts is they should have played it on Tuesday so people would watch it. Yeah. Because I don't know if you're going to be able to tune into this one, but I don't know, man. This is a very profitable game. Obviously, you talk to any Gamecock fan, they absolutely hate Clemson. It doesn't matter what sport, doesn't matter. And even though both these teams are having a shitty season, at least they can hang their hat that they beat Clemson, and they can run that for another 12 months. So they've enjoyed it. They don't want to give back the reins quite yet. And I feel like a win at Williams-Brice with some of these seniors that have stuck it out, I think that's big. So this could be don't let them footballs fool you. This is a bad Clemson team. And I feel like South Carolina, they're going to have to play their A game, but definitely a very winnable game here.
Can Carolina win this game, though, if Sellers doesn't have a good performance?
Which one? I think someone other than the Sellers needs to come out here. For me, Mike, it's the defense. And I've seen a couple of good games this year where that defense kind of flexed a little bit. Mm-hmm. And they've had some big moments. But honestly, I feel like that's who has to win this game is South Carolina's defense, the fans. Of course, they'll be there. It's a noon game. I kind of hate that for them. You'd like this one to be at not, but this is it. There's no bowl after this one. So South Carolina will be attending their last football game of the season. So they're really going to soak that one up.
Yeah, I'm slightly concerned, Shane, that if South Carolina, if they make a critical mistake early, if they can rebound. You got a fast start, I think, will be imperative. They were able to do it last week. They were able to do it, obviously, against A&M and finish the deal. But I think starting fast will be critical because I think if Clemson jumps on them, I think it could get ugly.
Yeah. I think Pam hit the nail on the head here. Beating Clemson always makes for a good season, no matter the record. And honestly, even if you're not a South Carolina fan, this is the new we talk about Lane's the new Dabo, right? But right now, let's give him his due. Let's beat his ass one more time.
Mizzou fan says Carolina's going to lose. Beamers will lose.
Shit.
All right, how about hey, we haven't talked about this, but man, Roush was fired up, buddy, because he wants to see Kentucky reach the postseason and beat Louisville on the road. And again, the footballs favor the Birdies.
Yep.
But as Roush was saying it, Shane, they're down. Their quarterback's banged up. He's essentially quit the team. Ooh. So that tells you how well things are going there. Their main running back's out. Their main receiver's out. Louisville's a very banged up team. We got to see how much pride Kentucky's got left in them. Got to get this one, I think, from Mark Stoops. And Roush even said if they get embarrassed here, Stoops could be out of a job.
L's down, baby. I just think how embarrassing it was last year, right? Kentucky owes them one. And, it sucks about the Vanderbilt game because I felt like momentum was picking up there in Lexington. But I think you could steal a little bit of that thunder. You can get a little bit more of that back. You get a win here. So, Louisville's, because it was bad last year, right? And I hope if Kentucky does win this game that they don't stop. I hope that they run the score up because Louisville deserves it.
I think key to this one, Shane, we got to be able to stop the run.
Yeah.
Because that's about all Louisville has this year. That's, fortunately for Kentucky, that's the bright side of your entire team here is the trenches, stopping the run. We can run a little bit here. Got to have success on the ground. Cutter Boley, he has really struggled on the road in these games. So I don't know. I'm hopeful that he can carry us to a win, but I got to see it on the road. Again, I think he's got a bright future.
Yeah.
But if we get in a shootout here, Jeff Brom, even though they got all these injuries, he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
I think he'll scheme up some points here. This one worries me. I don't think this is a given by Roush was, buddy. He was doing his little dances, and they're going to beat the hell out of him. I'm not quite that confident.
Well, no, I maybe not that confident, but
how motivated is Mark Stoops and company? You know what?
Super motivated. He came out and told you. I don't know if you saw it. He was like, "I've been here my whole life. I bleed. I'm a Kentuckian." I think he said. So, he wants to win, and a bowl game. I'm sure there's a little incentive for that, I'm sure there's a bump in pay or something, So you're stuck with him, so might as well pay him for a win here.
He probably gets a contract extension if they make a bowl game.
Give him 2 more years on the tail end there.
Hey, shout out, Shay. They just came up with the injury report for the Friday games.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So a day early. Texas, big one here, Shane. Linebacker Anthony Hill, questionable. So Texas linebacker questionable, and then for Texas A&M linebacker Scooby Williams and running back Le'Veon Moss, doubtful.
Ugh.
So A&M probably down those guys. Mississippi State questionable, outstanding safety Isaac Smith, he's questionable.
Yeah,
and then Ole Miss questionable receiver Caleb Cunningham and cornerback Antonio Kite. So aside from that, that's your updated injury report.
Lane Kiffin probable, I say.
I have heard a rumor. Again, it's like rumor. It's like he's going to coach the Egg Bowl as far as I know.
Yeah,
but I have heard that he may not. So keep that in your back pocket.
Stay tuned. Keep those notifications on because I also heard that after the game we're going to have an announcement. So, so Friday could be. Pause your shopping for a minute and look up and see if Lane Kiffin's coming back or where he's heading.
Do you have any announcement on Florida State, Florida, and what a barn burner that could be?
No, but, any day that Florida State can lose, the way they started the season and kind of deflated the SEC, I'd like to end on a solid note and maybe is Norvell fired yet? No?
No, they've announced they're bringing him back.
Well, lose to Florida, see what happens.
The footballs. I'm worried about Florida, buddy.
Yeah,
they look like roadkill to me right now.
I know, but the last time we had a fired coach, they got right for this Florida State game. So that's kind of what I hope happens here. I hate Florida State. So
Gator Bait Matt says the Sunshine State Struggle Fest.
Yeah, it's their last game too, so enjoy it and get to the swamp.
Their bowl game.
This is it. It's your championship right here.
Will we see this guy at the game?
Yeah. He'll be there. Maybe a little more drunk this time, but yeah.
Hey, and shout out I know we're laughing here, but shout out those fans. I mean, how they sold it out. They sold it out once again.
Yeah.
Elite fans. You know what?
Absolutely. No, that's and you know, you always kind of root for the underdog, and so I mean, obviously not when they're playing Tennessee, but you just got like there's light at the end of the tunnel. You've got rid of Billy Napier. I always felt like that was kind of an anchor keeping you down anyway. When other SEC teams want you to keep your head coach, that's a problem. Now you made the first step. Now the second one is getting someone in there that can turn this program around. You've whiffed on a few, but maybe not this one, because if you can get somebody that you want, it could be pretty damn special. So, yeah.
And, hey, if they don't get Kiffin, how many times you see you don't get the coach you want?
Yeah.
But you end up getting the right coach.
Yeah.
I mean, we all get enamored with these guys.
Oh, for sure.
Shane didn't want Josh Heupel.
I didn't want Heupel. No.
Now he wouldn't trade him for anything in the world.
Love him. Got a tattoo of him on my back.
Hey, shout out Bama out-of-state tuition payer. This clown hunter quoting individual player stats in support of a team ranking seemed completely off. Give it to the Sooners because their kicker doesn't miss. What are we doing? Road Tide.
Yeah, I don't know about the kicker. I mean, we'll talk. I mean, he's a hell of a kicker, right? But I'm not moving anybody up or down in the college football playoff rankings because of a place kicker or punter or anybody. I'm like Cole Kublik, they aren't people.
All right, hey, I think it's a perfect place to end it. We'll be back tomorrow to make our predictions.
Yep.
For the games. First, it'll be Steven in the afternoon, Shane in the evening, and then we're going to take Thanksgiving off.
Yes.
Unless Lane Kiffin does something. I may have to do a little emergency on the road or something. You know what?
Hell yeah. Well, before you head out, please, if you love Thanksgiving, if you love cookies before Thanksgiving, please hit that thumbs up on your way out. Means a lot to us. JP also means a lot to us. Thank you, cuz, for putting this together for us. Shout outs go to Liquid Flames, Ray Card, Liv's dad, Steven Up, Shin, Scott Fitz, all effing day, Trey, come on, Mizzou fan, Jordan Rudda, and Bama out state tuition payer. So appreciate all the cousins. Appreciate you, JP, as well. And look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow with the perfect picks. I think I nailed this. One.
I was just thinking, it was funny. I'm like starving myself. I'm eating 2 meals a day. I'm like, that's how I get prepared for Thanksgiving because I know there's going to be overeating.
Yes.
And you're like, well, how much can we eat before Thanksgiving?
Yeah. You don't go. No, you don't go in with an empty tank, right? I'm a trained professional. You get a Thanksgiving meal once a year, sometimes second if you're having it at your house, But yeah, no, I'm going in. The diet starts Monday, probably never. I mean, be honest, because Christmas is right around the corner.
Hey, buddy, this beer's for you, Mike, and Cousin Shane. That SEC podcast loves the Pirate, and the Pirate loves that SEC podcast. Hail